Pool instructor Tom Simpson of the National Billiard Academy has a great catchphrase: beat people with a stick. He's taken time out of his busy teaching and traveling schedule to give us at the men's room a tutorial on the art of jumping billiard balls.
In recent years, jumping has become a significant part of the game, especially for 9-ball players. Because of the nature of 9-ball, you have to hit the lowest number ball on the table before you hit any other balls. And so sometimes that's just not possible. There's another ball in the way. So when that happens, you either have to try to go around that ball or over it. Jumping is the art of going over it. There are two things you really need to jump balls. You need good technique and you need good equipment. We're going to look at both today.
The Stinger is a specially designed cue that is optimized for jumping balls and breaking racks. It outperforms its competitors due to its exclusive use of Jericho Cue's patented tip ferrule system. No other cues are available with this technology.
This becomes a jump cue when you shorten it by breaking it down here at the second joint. The cue has two quick release joints. It's now a jump cue. It meets all the specs and requirements and intent of the rules for jump cues, and it's very easy to jump with. The easy way to learn this is start with your grip hand at the joint on the cue, not back here. When you're back here, your arm tends to fly around and you get error. So we're going to start with our grip at the joint. We're going to warm up by throwing some darts out here in the air. And the idea is to focus on letting your wrist get fluid and loose, like this. So it's just kind of flopping back and forth in a nice straight line with a lot of fluidity. When you get that feeling, you can just lower it down, keeping that feeling, and you want to pin your arm to your body. That's going to isolate my wrist, so that's about the only thing that's moving. There's a little bit of forearm, but it's mostly wrist. And it's also going to make my forearm be vertical, so the stick goes straight instead of wobbling around like this. So we're going to bring the stick down. We're going to pin the arm to the body. Step in a little bit and allow your front arm to bend out of the way if you need to. It'll vary with your height and how far you're reaching. Try to sight down the cue. You want to look down it with your eyes and your head level if possible and see where you're shooting. The correct way to jump is to go right through the ball. And if you look here, I'm pointing at the core of the ball, the dead center of the ball. What I want to do is go just a little bit below that. And I want to be at about a 35, 40 degree angle. So I've got my loose wrist. I'm hitting the ball just below center. I'm on my line. I made the 8. I won.
Tom is only one of 10 BCA master instructors in the world. He also runs the National Billiard Academy in Columbus, Ohio, and writes for Inside Pool.
I think I have one of the best jobs in the world. I get to help people do something they want to do. They show up, they're happy to be there, they're eager to learn, they're excited to go away and work on the things they've learned and become better players. I get to watch people transform from bangers to players every day. It's a wonderful thing. Very gratifying for me.
You can find out about the Stinger and the Billiard Academy's offerings at poolclinics.com, where you'll also find 35 of Tom's instructional articles. So as Tom says, play well, have fun, and beat people with a stick.